if something happens in the moment where maybe you spontaneously are writing a song in the moment, Chris, like you're talking about with last night, with Your Love Never Fails, is there a way that you guys have developed to communicate to everyone what chords should be played when? Is there a way other than, or do you just scream, 4, 3 across the stage and people think you're losing your mind?
I think everybody's kind of listening. And, like these guys are great about playing safe chords. Like he can play the top 2 notes and make it sound awesome. It's like, it's the best song ever. And then, those are the actual chords. And then once we figure that out, Brandon comes in, and then he's always like...
How's it go?
And he can just play a pad on the 1, and it's going to sound big and huge. And I think it's just about if you're given space and, playing safe in those, like, times that are very unknown about the form of what we're about to head into, just... playing safe chords. That gives the ability for us to kind of slowly work into something that's, this has form now. Very amoebic, and then now it's a tiny animal. Oh my God, it has bones. It's running around. Something like that.
Somebody will take the lead eventually.
Yeah.
If we're swimming around like that, me, Brandon, Ian, or the leader will finally say, all right, this is what we're going to do in their instrument. So they'll just play a progression, and we all hear the progression and play it.
Is that you or whoever, like, playing like, I'm the guy that's going to do it. I'm going to play this progression.
It's not one person. It's really any of us could jump in and do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say it's one person most of the time. It's probably the worship leader most of the time, but it very well might be me or Ian or Brandon.
Practically, it's usually in those situations that we're swimming around and figuring out what we want to do or whatever. It's either we're repeating the chord progression we were just on, we're hanging on the 1, or if it's minor key, the 6 or whatever. But we're hanging on whatever chord, repeating the chord progression, or the worship leader usually is the one driving that. There are times that we definitely decide something as a band or something, but a lot of the time it makes sense. Like you can kind of feel like, this is what's happening. There's very rarely a time that no one knows what's happening. Someone should know what's going on in the moment, or to some degree.
Sometimes we don't know what's happening when we end a song. Like
this
just now.
Just now, yeah.
We don't know what chord to end on.
To the 6. No,
we always
now
forget
the
to
1.
talk about the ending. And if we're ever like talking about the set, or we just never talk about the ending. Here we are 10 years later. We still haven't figured that out. And we don't know what to end on. So, it happens all the time. We look at each other. We're like, what are we ending on? And then we just end.
It's true. Usually somebody shouts out a chord.
And Ian just does this. He's like, I'm not even going to play.